this is just a beautiful stadium, and
you can go
to be part of it anywhere you want. The fight deserves a stadium. This type of fight deserves it. So I'm very happy that we were able to land this year, and that Mr. Jones was more than happy to be part of this event. And maybe after the fight, I can get a private tour and see all the stadium for itself.
Mikey, did you ever think this was possible when you fought at American Airlines Center against Lopez like 5 years ago? And that was kind of like your coming out party.
That was a big fight back then for me. That was the biggest fight there, and after that, I had to take a layoff the year after, and I mean, whatever, things happen. But after I came back, we've been trying to get the biggest fights. The bigger the fight, the bigger the arena, and this type of fight, like I keep saying, it deserves this type of attention. It deserves this type of atmosphere. And what better place than here, at AT&T Stadium with the Cowboys, being that they train in Oxnard, I'm from Oxnard, Errol's here in Dallas, and what else can we ask for? I mean, this is just great. People ask me all the time, do I feel any different thinking that I'm coming to his hometown? I don't feel like I'm going to anybody's town. This is my home too. I mean, we're associated with the Cowboys just as much as he is, and I have fans everywhere. So I know I'm gonna have a big support. I'm gonna have a lot of fans show up here, and he's gonna have all his fans. I'm gonna have my fans, and boxing fans are gonna be here. Not necessarily fans of either one of us, but if you're a boxing fan, you're gonna be here on fight night. This is not a fight that you want to miss. This is the fight that doesn't happen often. This is one of those. Remember when? That's kind of that fight. Remember when Mikey fought Errol? Remember when? That's that fight. Two world champions, pound for pound fighters, undefeated, at their prime, fighting each other. You don't get that often. So I'm very happy. Like I said, I'm very excited for it, and this fight deserves to be here. It deserves all the attention. It deserves exactly this type of build-up.
I mean, I wouldn't know Ty getting the ring with him. I mean, he on paper and watching him, he passed the eye test. Like watching him I mean, you'd say he's my toughest fight, but I just wouldn't know until I get in and fight him. So I mean, I feel like that's the question you got to ask me after the fight.
Errol, correct, TBA Boxing Talk. During the press conference in LA, you told Mikey Garcia, keep that same energy that they've been having on these videos. Have you seen those videos and heard all the trash talk that they're saying about knocking you out? Have that motivated you even more to go in here and put on a spectacular show?
I've been motivated, but I heard all of it. People run back and tell me different things and stuff like that. Basically, I was saying, keep that same energy when the bell ring. Do what you say you was gonna do. You say you're gonna knock me out. You say you're gonna punish me and do this and do that. Keep that same energy once the bell rings.
What do you tell your fans who are excited? 25 days away?
Tell my fans, if you can't make it to the fight, you can't buy your tickets. Put it on Fox pay-per-view. It's gonna be an amazing event. I can't wait. Put on a great performance. Put on a great showing. It's gonna be electrifying. And this is the most anticipated fight of the whole year. So everybody has to tune in for this fight. If you're a real boxing fan or you're just a casual boxing fan, tune in.
You've always dreamed of boxing here at AT&T Stadium, but did you think it would come so quickly after going from Frisco and then fighting at the Star to being here so quickly?
No. I mean, you watched my interviews before. I fought at the Star. I was saying this was probably going to happen like 3 years from now. And just for it to happen that quickly, and right after my fight at the Star, I get a call and saying that I'm fighting Mikey Garcia at the AT&T. It's crazy, it's surreal, it's a dream come true. So I got to make best of my moment, best of my opportunity, and make sure I put on a great performance. And I'm clicking on all come March 16th.
I know it's a cliche. People say this is the best training camp I've had each fight. But is this actually the best training camp that you've had up to date in your career?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, in every camp you get bumps and bruises. I mean, you get different things that happen and stuff like that. But, I mean, this is a great training camp. I mean, I'm in shape, I'm focused, I'm hungry. And, it is one of my best training camps. I can't say it's the best training camp I've been in, but it is one of my best training camps. And I'm clicking on our beats and I'm sharp as a tack. So.
One of the fighters.
What do you make of Jerry Jones saying you and Mikey are deserving to fight here at AT&T Stadium?
He's telling the truth. Appreciate him for that. And you know, this is going to be a great event. I'm just thankful that, you know, he using all his resources and all his abilities just to make this fight happen. And even when, you know, they had negotiations, things like that, you know, Al told me, he was like, you know, Jerry Jones got into the negotiations himself, you know, personally. So I just appreciate his contributors to making this fight happen, and basically him doing all his resources and putting the money behind it and things like that for this event to happen. So,
you know, you can't just make these things happen. You have to have the inordinate talent and the circumstances. You heard the story of how they got together, but when these fights are made, then if they have this kind of quality to them, then my hat's always in the ring to try to get them here. And again, it just, as I mentioned, it's because of our Hispanic fan base. We have such a great, we have 2,000 season ticket holders, Cowboys, that commute from Monterey. And so we have a great interest in boxing, and we really stand up for it, and the best way we can stand up for it is having this venue. But I would say more just opportunity. Now, there have been some great fights that we haven't had here, but to the extent that we can get them, they make a lot of sense, and I want a great fight here anytime we can get it.
Thank you for watching. Well, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you click somewhere around here and subscribe. From fight highlights to exclusive interviews, we have got everything you need as a boxing fan right here on PBC on Fox.